We're not just electric cars. We are more than electric cars.
We think it's our role to help put both the car and the infrastructure to do it.
What brought Evcarco to this point and what made me interested in the project when the other co-founders and I got together was the fact that we wanted to do something different than what's been done. We wanted to keep some of the things that were currently used in the models of car dealerships throughout the U.S. and modify those into a couple of different areas. We wanted to make a more efficient car dealership. We want to deliver a more environmentally conscientious and sustainable product. We also had to come up with a way to be able to infrastructure to support that new product. So we put all these philosophies together and we came up with Evcarco as an environmental car company.
But we laid the groundwork by opening up our first small dealership in Fort Worth, getting the franchise license, working with manufacturers and building from there, from the ground floor up.
We realized that you can't just stop the world on a dime and reinvent it. So it's going to evolve, and we're going to be there and involve our product along with consumer needs to get that comfort level. Because it really comes down to, at the end of the day, whenever they get in a car, they have to feel safe in it. They have to feel like they can put their kids in it. They have to be comfortable that they can drive it down the road and it's going to operate and function. Because the biggest concern right now in electric cars is what happens if I run out of electricity?
The electric drivetrain is there. It's capable of achieving the highway speeds and the ranges. A lot of manufacturers, they're using lithium-ion batteries, which give you a lot more range. Some cars are capable of doing over 200 miles, 85 miles an hour highway speeds. That technology is here, it's available.
I'll be honest with you, I was a big Hummer fan. I loved the vehicles. You know, I'm an ex-military guy, I love the Hummers. So to go from something like that to an electric car, you know, the question was, if I can't transition and do it, how can I ask other people to transition and do it? And we got the first couple of cars and we started driving them. And I drove it from work to home and ran errands and back and forth and so on.
It was very unique when I've come across electric cars. I'd heard about them, I had seen the EV1 come and go in the late 90s, and doing the research, I always wondered why that it didn't survive. And we started investigating the concept and looking for sustainable products to bring to market.
We're waiting and depending on the GMs, the Fords, the Chevys, you know, the Toyotas. The issue is, you're a manufacturer, you've spent tons of money going this direction. For these manufacturers to retool, reinvent themselves, reposition themselves in the marketplace that they've spent all these years establishing is not easy to do. If you're waiting for them to make the change, it's going to be a lot longer.
We're going to be franchising our business model to help us build a nationwide network of dealerships.
This is the other side that Evcarco has to address. That's why we got so heavily involved in charging stations and you know, which technology would be the most viable initially.
The dealership infrastructure will be pretty well versed. We're going to have obviously pre-owned inventory, hybrid service and parts and financing and wholesale operations, as well as a commercial division and alternative fuel vehicles. I think we're looking at the total package when it comes to automobile structuring in this concept.
The overall expense structure of the Evcarco dealerships are going to be run kind of like European dealerships. They're called micro dealerships. Lower inventories, lower personnel, lower building and maintenance costs, lower overhead as a whole.
It's kind of adapt, expand, adjust. So much new products are coming out. So many new technologies are coming to the market, and different manufacturers are coming up with new inventions. We're hoping to be there to be able to take those products to market to the customer, to the end customer.
From the consumer to the manufacturer to the investor, it's a good opportunity for everybody to get on board on something that makes a lot of sense.
We're not just saying we're going to do it, we're doing it.